Hello and welcome to our channel. We're Andre and Lisa. We've been traveling together as a couple for 20 years, exploring more than 50 countries. Since 2018, we've embraced a full-time nomadic lifestyle, aiming to make travel a sustainable and long-term way of life. For the past 4 years, we've been winding our way around Europe with our 22-year-old motorhome, Millie. This year, after enjoying new destinations such as Morocco and Sardinia, and returning to some old favorites, we're extending our summer in sunny Sicily before we head off to escape winter. So hit that subscribe button and join us on our adventure.
Buongiorno and welcome back to Sicily.
Welcome back to our channel and welcome back to Sicily. We are still in the same region we left you last time, over our shoulder here. It's actually maybe 5 kilometers from San Vito lo Capo, and on that side is Mount Cofano,
Yes.
which we've spent about a week around exploring. So where we are now is in the Bay of Macari.
Yes.
Bay of Macari, one of the most famous bays in Sicily. In fact, the little beach down here has been voted, I think in 2015.
It's the most beautiful beach in Italy.
Yeah, believe it or not, in Italy.
In Italy, apparently.
Now this week we don't really know where we're going as always, but we hope you stick around and follow us through Sicily.
So make sure that you are subscribed, give us a like and...
No, wait. You're first going to watch the video, decide if you like
smash
it.
the like button.
Okay, like it. We're going to San Vito lo Capo. It's very touristic in this area, so I don't think we're going to stay long. I think we're going to head south.
We've got something exciting that we have to eat there.
Don't tell them. Let's do it.
Let's go, let's
There's
go.
always something exciting to eat. Okay, let's go see more Sicily. Ready?
Yes.
Ciao gatto.
This one.
Oh, Lisa's making friends.
Ma che bello! Ti chiamo Monaco.
This
No,
cat's here.
not you, this one.
No, this is my mommy cat. There's one or two cats here.
Oh, look at this pretty one. Oh, man.
Wow. Okay, we didn't stop in the best part of the town.
What?
Oh, well,
I'm not sure what part of this town is the best part of town. For a very touristy, very, very popular tourist spot. I mean,
there's actually Mount, what was it, Casino?
Monaco.
Monaco, yes. Maybe we'll drive back down into the town and go check out the beach and go walk around the village a bit.
and go find something yummy.
Let's do it.
Look at the color of this water.
No, that's incredible.
It
Even
is
if, mamma mia, look at it.
Really, it's like glowing. It looks like there's lights underneath the water.
There's lights behind the...
Wow.
Oh, they're cheating. They put lights in the water.
They got us. Stop it.
Let's go. Second time lucky. He's just not feeling the vibes.
Really not getting the vibe, yeah.
Okay, we drove close to the beach now for another parking. If I don't sound too enthusiastic, I have to apologize. But normally, yeah, let's just spot some more our vibe. Let's see this place quickly.
Well, it's quite a nice beach. I'll give it that much.
It is a nice beach, and in the distance you can see the lighthouse we were
Oh.
thinking of going to.
San Vito lo Capo was named after Saint Vitus, who was brought here by his mother, Crescenzia. There's also a little chapel to her just on the way into San Vito lo Capo. And him and his mom were fleeing from the emperor of the time, who was against Christianity. He was apparently able to perform miracles, and so she was hiding him from the emperor, and she brought him all the way around Sicily and ended here in San Vito lo Capo, where the emperor eventually found him and ended both of their lives.
So if you want to spend a day on the beach, in beautiful water, the last day of October, last week of October, should I say.
This is not a bad place
Not
to
a
do
bad
it.
place, eh?
Wow. Look, there's Willie.
Oh, Millie, I see you. Haha, hello. Now, I have to show you what the satellite image, what this place looks like in summer.
You don't see the sand, let's just put it that way.
90%, no, more than 90% of this beach is privatized during summer.
And you don't want to be on the free beach because that's just carnage.
Don't hate us for saying it, but this place is very soulless. I know it's out of season, but apart from the beach, don't know.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I mean, this beach is incredible. For beaches around Sicily, I mean, this is beautiful. But overall,
Not our scene.
nah.
No.
And this is the church of St. Vitus. And if
Oh,
you
really?
think it looks more like a fort than a church, well, then you'd be right, because it was used as a fort.
Ah, and then it was turned into a church.
Yes.
That's pretty cool.
Go inside the church, you actually go down and you can get to the water level of the sea.
Yeah, amazing.
That's
Actually,
where
very
the
pretty
sanctuary
inside.
is.
Yeah. Okay, where's this ice cream you're promising?
Let's go find ice cream.
Lisa's got this mysterious dessert that's apparently
Very
quintessential
typical.
and local, yeah.
What we are here for is a caldo freddo, which pretty much translates to a hot cold. It's sponge cake with rum, ice cream, cream, hot chocolate, and chocolate sauce. And they've been making it here for 30 years.
Nice.
And he said 30 years ago there weren't really that many tourists, so it's not something that's been created for tourists. It's actually an invention of San Vito Lo Capo, and they eat it. And this is decadent.
Am I gonna get that?
€7.
Yo, boo!
Quite expensive, but damn, that is good.
There's a large one, you get a small one as well, yeah. I just want to mention it's supposed to come in a terracotta pot, and you can get it in a terracotta pot, but only for table service. And we're too cheap to pay extra for table service because that's the way it works, right?
Oh my god, I haven't got to the sponge yet, but. Okay, bye bye. You're gonna go get your own.
Yeah, can you see? Can I pick in there?
Look at that. Oh, let me get mine.
Oh no, it's shutting down.
Look, I got a new hat.
We lost our battery a bit, but we grabbed some stuff. We're going to the beach.
Yay, beach time.
So we decided we're not staying in San Vito Lo Capo. The spot we're at is actually quite smelly. There's like standing water here. The big field we thought about going to is completely waterlogged. We're going to drive back about 15 minutes and go back to that bay we were in this morning a little bit further. There's another big parking day, and tomorrow morning at least we're close to a beach where there's less people and we can maybe go for a jog, so why not?
This beach is absolutely beautiful for just sitting and lounging on. If you want to be able to plunge in nice shallow water, it's gorgeous to spend days and days relaxing on. But I think that is the attraction here.
I don't particularly mind a nice beach, obviously it's nice, but it comes with all the expected things, like
yes.
people trying to sell you things, massages and hats. By the way, someone bought a hat. Anyway, come, the sun's going to set soon, so let's go. Let's go.
Clear.
Well, this is where we've ended up. With a beautiful view of Monte Cofano once again. There's actually a lot more people here than there were this morning. What do you got to say, mister? You got us stuck in the mud.
It was close.
Our tires are so full of mud. They are slicks now. You've got zero grip. Go look at your front tire.
No, it's fine. Well, that spot there looks so good. We got up here and then it looked like this. Oopsie. So we're down there in the middle of nowhere and nobody. This morning I was jogging here and there was one motorhome here actually. But we're only going to stay for the night. Probably only going to stay for the night and move south tomorrow. Hopefully everybody starts making a noise. Beautiful evening.
Andrew says good morning.
Good morning.
I say not such a good morning.
You missed it, man. You missed it.
There's a whole load of construction vehicles over there.
It's bad.
And it is noisy. Coffee in hand.
Share our enthusiasm.
Let's get out of here and go find a quieter place to run from.
Yes.
A lovely Mount Kofano and a view of the sea.
It's not like we've been doing nothing, but it's been nice to be in a place where it's actually semi-quiet for a while. I say that now, but there's a bunch of vans and motorhomes, just hordes of little children running around.
There's, I think, 6 children. No more.
Oh, it's loads.
Oh gosh, I don't know.
We're taking a walk down to the water. We actually ran this route, jogged, not ran, this route, and I don't quite understand. It's supposed to be car free, but nobody seems to care much about it. We're just going to dip our toes maybe into the water because it's actually bloody hot, eh?
It's really hot and it's a very, very pretty section of coast.
Yeah, we were actually planning on leaving today, but we decided to stay, so
Just too nice.
it's just too nice.
This is crazy. You think you can step on those?
Well, we're trying to find our own little cove, but man, these rocks are jaggedy. Look at this. What? Oh no, and here you gotta watch your step. Whoa. Okay, it's deeper. Deeper than I thought.
Well, I've just, but you just touched.
Really?
Sort of, but I'm floating.
Come here to this rock here, man. No, it's shallow.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, you don't have to. No need. Okay, not my best effort, but
What do you mean? This looks great. Well,
It's
there's
a-
nothing in the
a
fridge.
risotto Milanese with frozen asparagus, and I had one tiny piece of beef that I rolled and stuffed with something.
Looks yummy.
Anyway,
Thank
good
you, my
night.
love. I don't
Some
think we'll
white
starve.
wine. Good night.
Good night. I'm enjoying summer in Sicily.
Good night.
Good night. Yum, can I dig it?
Oh, a little bit windy this morning. It's a beautiful day. Yeah, in Mount Kofano. Oh, good morning. We're gonna take off to find some water, get some food, and then we need to get a bit south. Hopefully there's wind, eh? Let's pack it in. We found water. We actually stopped at this garage. We found a lot of the water is non-potable and they won't give you any guarantees as to it. And the reason for that is that either it's municipally supplied but stored in tanks, or it's just groundwater. Like this is groundwater. Now we do use filtration system. In fact, in Sicily we reverted to using our microfiltration for drinking water, survival filter. But at least we got water here. Super slow flowing, but water nonetheless. If this looks like Cornino, it's because it is Cornino. We realized there's something we missed to see while we were here, and seeing that the wind forecast is bleak. We thought we'd come back to Cornino, and Lisa wants to go to the cave up here. Grotta Mangiapane is actually quite interesting. Right now it's a preserved site, actually run by volunteers, and it's well, we're going to show you. Let's go show you. Let's go. Come back on the 25th and 26th and 27th. The short story.
The short story is that a family with the surname Mangiapane started living here in the, I think, 1800s or so, 1900s.
Do you think their name was Mangiapane because they liked eating bread?
Maybe they made a lot of bread.
Mangiapane.
Anyway, the family had 6, 7 sons or children, and so they kept building little houses, and now it ended up being basically a whole little village for all the farmers and a farming community that developed here. But they stopped living here in the 1990s. Yeah.
Pre-Second World War, actually.
Yeah.
Okay. Nowadays, this is run as a community project by volunteers, and to preserve it. And also, this is the location of a nativity scene that's set up by the community once a year.
So you can actually go in and have a look at all the things. So this is all like the farming community's tools and
The typical
sheds.
Sicilian equipment. Oh. Wow, yeah, they press the olive oil. So, babe, if we buy a farm here, we can still compress the oil, yeah.
Oh, cool. This is cool. Let's go this way. Ooh,
What's
you're
her
getting
name?
him excited.
Oh, yummy. Say, bully.
Okay. I'll just step back then.
We just contact a farm. She scares the animals and she falls off her own feet. You know, Italy, they really don't like to be bothered during lunchtime. I suspect these guys are... Okay. Come on.
It's quite
Relax.
scary.
This is, can we just sleep already? Come on, it's lunchtime. You can get a good idea of how people live. They sort of set up a whole community here.
And it's quite cool how the little houses line the cave. It almost creates like a little street into the cave.
That's more like it. This is cool.
Very cool.
No, if you've never heard of Grotta Mangiapane, like me, if you actually anywhere close San Vito lo Capo, this is definitely worth a little detour.
Very, very cool. I like it. It's very different.
Evidence of human activity has been found in these caves that dates back to the...
Jurassic times.
No, wait.
It does, it says that.
Was it T-Rex? No, Paleolithic times. I think this one, okay.
But
Yeah.
what's so cool is that like places like this can be abandoned, and then just because somebody has a little bit of passion, they can bring a place like this back to life in a way and make something of it. And it's nice that it's a small entrance fee, but at least they can maintain it like that.
Is it you, Pinocchio? Pinocchio.
He's not Pinocchio.
What's a donkey name in Italian? Ciao, Asino.
So don't be such an ass.
All right, now we're full of information. We know what a donkey is in Italian. And what else we learn?
We learned that this cave was here from the Paleolithic times, not the Jurassic times. And that it was abandoned after the Second World War and re-established in 1982.
There you go. There's only one problem coming back to this town. Lisa doesn't want to leave.
Look at this, we run along this water's edge in the morning, come and swim in this beautiful water. You can go hike in the park. There's sunsets just over there. That's lovely.
quite hard to
And
leave.
we've got a peaceful sleeping spot.
Yeah, it's dead quiet. So the temptation is there to stay another night.
We have one problem.
Yeah, we're literally
We are
out of food.
food. Really, really out of food.
I know we always say we're out of food, but this time we're really, really out of food. But we can do without eating it, right?
Oh no.
You know what we
I
have?
mean, I can do with that, but that might be very scary.
We have limes and we can have gin and tonic. And Tiralis.
Tiralis, olives, gin and tonic.
That sounds to me meal of champions. I'm with you. Let's do it.
Do you want to stay or do you want to go?
I don't know. We're going to leave eventually, I suppose.
Oh no, no.
I guess it's pretty obvious we didn't leave. Seeing to be out of food, like we said. Actually, I haven't had a gin and tonic in many, many moons.
Look at that sunset. Why would we leave?
I know. Chink has a big
Cheers,
gin and
love.
tonic. I was just saying, we still have gin from 2 years ago.
That's ridiculous. Shows you. We don't actually drink that much.
No, just continuous. So we're gonna head towards the coastal area and then go see selling moon tea from here. Anyway, good night and cheers.
Yes, we need to go and do some culture. Sightseeing.
Need culture.
Tourist stuff.
You definitely need some culture. Good night.
Good night.
We are finally leaving the foot of Mount Cufano. It's been interesting. I think today we passed a 3-week period in Sicily. It's crazy. I must be honest, we have been distracted a little bit. We got to a point now, we came to Sicily to, find warm weather. And the mission is not to sightsee and travel and do things, so we're tending to hang around, and we are a bit lackluster. But it's fine, that's just this time of the year. And we've got a big trip coming up in 4 weeks from now. So we're trying to sort of reset our batteries a little bit, and then we've got some other things distracting us as well, but
Won't say anything more about that now.
we'll talk more about this in the upcoming video. Anyways, let's hit the road. We're gonna go back and find water, and then we need some food because let me show you our fridge. Oh wow, look at that. We got water and curry paste. Sweet. Alright, let's go. Beach. Look at this beach. Trefontani. There was a storm. The beach is filthy, but normally it's a giant beach. But I just want to quickly show you something. We did make a pit stop. Ah, yes. But now the bad news is it's noon. Elisa needs to be fed because she's losing it. I mean, all the usual. Yeah, you get spot. You get asparagus, burrata,
Yum!
fried eggs, smoked bacon in Italy. Essential breakfast for me anyway. Manja.
Yeah!
And then I think we're gonna go find a slightly more peaceful parking because we're right on the road here.
Buon appetito.
Cheers. I don't know why are you going and what you're making me do.
Cave di Cusa. But as with much of this area, it's a little bit abandoned.
This is actually an area that was used for the digging out of the granite and marble that was used to create these Greek temples, not far from here actually. So I think we're going to drive into Selinunte, and there's a car piazza right there next to the archaeological park. Stay over there tonight. Tomorrow morning first thing, before it gets too hot, go check out the largest ancient Greek archaeological park in Europe, world, I guess. I know, Victorious. Well, literally just here. That's where the archaeological site is.
Yes, we can either walk from here, but I think I'd probably just go and park for the daytime at the parking lot because there'll be more activity there. And I think this is it. It's late afternoon already. Yes, I know, we started driving before breakfast and now it's late afternoon. This is what it takes. If you have a day when you don't find a place immediately, plan A doesn't work out. It's just your whole day goes to looking for where you're going to sleep tonight.
Yeah, crazy.
The next day.
Let's go. Selinunte, good morning. Beautiful morning now. Unfortunately, they're only open at 9 and it gets blistering hot, but we are the first into the door.
We are literally the first people in.
Okay, so Selinunte consists of quite a massive site right in front of you. It's like called the Eastern Hill, and this consists of the temples. In the distance, as you can't see it, towards our left, just a little peeking out there, is the Acropolis, or the old city. Whoa, this guy is crazy. Look at this thing. Temple of Heron. This temple was almost entirely rebuilt using the material found on the site.
Wow.
This is one of the smallest temples here.
Oh my word.
That's massive scale.
Wow.
It's
Yo, these things are enormous. What? So these are actually the columns that they would have made at Cave di Cusa, where we were. Oh, you can see the sea. And we're going to make it all the way to there.
definitely. Selinunte is one of the largest ancient Greek archaeological parks in Europe, if not the largest. Thought to have been founded by Greeks coming from the city of Megara in about 500 and something BC, but they stayed in relative peace until they picked a fight with the Greeks from Segesta. The temple we're standing in front of is not the biggest temple, and this is the temple dedicated to Heron. This side there's two more temples, with the largest one in the distance dedicated to Zeus, and then the other side of the park there's the original city or Acropolis.
I'm just grateful that there's actually a slight breeze because even at this time of the morning, it's already really hot. This reminds me a little bit of Cambodia.
Definitely.
Slightly overgrown ruins.
After the people of Selinunte lived relatively peaceful for a couple of hundred years, they picked a fight with the people of Segesta, or the other way, I don't know. To protect themselves, they made a sort of arrangement with the Carthaginians and to hold off the suggestions. Didn't last very long, unfortunately. So at a point there were some exiled Carthaginians who actually attacked Selinunte and broke down the city walls. At that point they were estimated to be at least 30,000 people in the city. Eventually the Punic War broke out, pretty much against the Romans, and the Carthaginians retreated from the city, destroyed it as they left, and since then it's never been restored ever again. This is what we see here today. Pretty cool, eh? It's really incredible. I'm so glad we have an opportunity actually to see some of the stuff. So, and these sites are actually preserved like this. Wow. Because people were stupid, even
Back
of
then.
years ago, yeah.
Oh, there's no doubt about that.
Oh, I don't know if I should stand here. Now it costs €10 per adult to enter the site, which is actually a pretty good deal if you think about it. However, you're stuck on foot. There is like a little train golf cart vibe that follows the path, which you can take, but it costs extra, and it actually costs quite a lot more than the entrance ticket. You know what? What time's breakfast?
This is amazing. I don't know who packed breakfast. This is so cool.
Feels like a jungle explorer. Dr. Livingstone, I presume.
Wow.
That's it. Wow.
Yo, look at these columns lying on the ground. Oh, here's a well.
Yeah.
I think this will do as a breakfast spot.
Yeah. That was Selinunte. Anyway, we're going to walk around a little bit more. In fact, it's surprisingly quiet.
It's very, very peaceful. There really are no big groups here at the moment.
I think we're going to stop this video here. Quite a lot's happened in the last week. We are traveling super slow, and we undecided what we'll be doing for the next week or two. I actually think we're probably going to just hang around and not film for a bit.
So we have no idea, but we'll see where we go.
Yeah, as always, thank you for watching. We are heading to Puglia soon because we're on a mission. But that's a story for a different video.
A whole different story, a whole different day.
So remember to subscribe.
And don't forget to smash that like button. And thanks so much for watching.
I'll see you next time. Bye.
Ciao, ciao.